Yo, what's good, everybody? We back on that Pete and Baz. So a special what's up to all my friends out there in the UK. So today we're getting to the much requested Gulf, which features my boy Norman Payne. Now, Norman, the only song of his I've heard is that Sindhu Sesh, but man, that made my top 10 rap songs of 2024. Is probably the most impactful, emotionally rap song that I heard all year long. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link it at the end. Be sure to check that out. But so we here for it with Golf. I see this one here a couple, actually it's almost 4 years old now. Came out in February 2021. We're now kicking into February 2025. Isn't that crazy, y'all? That's crazy to me. This one's on a platform called GRM Daily, which I just looked up as I was starting this video because I've never heard of them before. I see they got a pretty big YouTube channel, but it says here it's the epicenter of Black British music. Okay, word. In case those of you watching don't know, I'm a link to their channel below too. This is the home of news, interviews, music videos, and more covering UK rap, drill, grime, and pop culture. It says collectively these platforms have served as the backbone to much of the UK urban music and provided large outlets for artists to gain popularity and fame. Grime Daily was formed in 2009 by founders Mike Sketchy Thorne, Pierre Godson Amamu, and Kobe Postihagen. All right, cool. Well, we here for it. Much respect to them putting on a channel that promotes hip hop. You know, I'm always going to support that. But all right, we here for Pete. We here for Baz. We here for Norman Payne. This one's called Golf. A lot of people told me to check this out after we just finished Whirly Bird. That was the last one we got to, so be sure to check that one out. Now, real quick, before we start, you know what's coming if you're a longtime viewer, if you're brand new. Thank you so much for pulling up. I'm glad you're here. My name is Jared. This is the LVME. We are doing a Smokin Reaction, and I will definitely be pausing this. We're going to be talking about the bars. We're going to try and break them down a bit. We're going to talk about the music and anything else that the song brings to mind, if that's going to bother you, because you want to hear Golf all the way through without my commentary. Click the link down there. It's going to take you over to Grime, I guess, Grime Daily, GRM Daily. You should check out their channel while you're there. You should leave a comment on this Pete and Baz song. Give it the old thumbs up and maybe even a subscription there to GRM Daily. Then hit the back button. Come over here. Hang out with us. You heard. We're going to be doing this together. Hit me up in the comments. You know, I'll get back to as many as I can. And as kind of par for the course here with the British and the UK rap, I will do my best to catch what I'm saying. Usually there's some words I don't understand. I appreciate all of you all filling me in the comments on what I'm missing or what I'm misunderstanding. All right, everybody, let's go ahead and fire this up. Big screen for me. Pete, Baz, Golf, Norman Payne. Here we go. Quick little mixtape. I don't have that either. I should get that. Yeah. Yeah. I like the grenades right there. That's cool. I like the graffiti in the back, even though it's nothing spectacular. I just want to run that back. It's still cool. You might have noticed I like the graffiti around here.
Disrespect, kicked his door. Grabbed the cash from the bed, tried drawing a little stash under the bedroom floor. See his Uncle George built like a brick and I thank the Lord. I weren't fat back in the day, so I can move fast when it come to the crunch.
All right. He's starting all the way back in 1984. My guy telling a story here. All right, he said 84. Somebody disrespected him, so he kicked in the door. He grabbed their stash. Even took it from under the floorboards. And big homie George was there, but he was so fat or something. No, I think Pete said he was so skinny he could move fast. George must have been big. All right, that was dope. God, I love Pete's voice coming in here. All right, let's run this back. We're getting story time here. We're getting some 1984. God, what is that, 30 years ago? Woo.
9, 1.
Yeah.
84, disrespect, kicked his door. Grabbed the cash from the bed, tried drawing a little stash under the bedroom floor.
I like how we came in a little bit before the beat right there, too. That was hard.
See his Uncle George built like a brick and I thank the Lord. I weren't fat back in the day, so I can move fast when it come to the crunch.
He said George was built like a brick. That's why I had to move fast. All right, he's moving up years again. Hold on.
Fat back of the day so I can move fast when it comes to the crunch. 89, Sunday lunch, pint, fag, plate full of munch, fist full of rings, pricey punch. It ain't pimps o'clock when the bloke gets slumped.
Woo. All right, I like that. I like that. Okay, he jumped up to 89. Now it sounds like he's doing better. He's having himself some lunch, a pint, a cigarette. Like that he said, fistful of rings, pricey punch. Yeah, that's cool.
Fag, plate full of munch, fist full of.
It's so funny hearing what y'all call cigarettes over there. It's just such a different word here in the United States. You know what I mean? It makes me laugh.
89, Sunday lunch, pint, fag, plate full of munch,
Okay.
fist full of rings, pricey punch. It ain't pimps o'clock when the bloke gets slumped.
He said something about pims o'clock when a bloke gets slumped. I learned that pims, I've been trying to catch up on some of myself. I heard pims in a different song, and I say London. I mean, it's a drink made from London dry gin, I believe, or something like that. It's kind of like a fruity gin botanical type thing, if I'm correct, right?
18 cunch, 91 in a big old bando, 2 guard dogs, Dave and his Rambo, he's in a can like Rubicon Mango.
Woo! All right, it's not like he jumped up to 91. He's out in the country, I think he said, out in the country, like out in the country. He's got some guard dogs, Dave and Rambo. Dude, this is hard with them smacking these grenades out there.
18 cunch, 91 in a big old bando, 2 guard dogs, Dave and his Rambo.
Yeah, it sounded like that's what he said. It's not, so he's out there now. He's doing better. He's out in the. All right.
Old bando, 2 guard dogs, Dave and his Rambo. He's in a can like Rubicon Mango.
He's in the can, Rubicon Mango. I do believe that's just a juice drink, right? Mango, the mango Rubicon, right? So he's in the can like Rubicon Mango. Okay.
He's in a can like Rubicon Mango. Ball and chain, normally walk free, but he lost his brain.
Oh shit. Okay, he said ball and chain. Normally walked free, but he lost his brain. He's clearly talking about Norman Payne because the camera centered in on him looking crazy as fuck. Right there. Okay. So Norman gets out in 91 too, but he's crazy from all the jail stuff and the trauma.
He's in a can like Rubicon Mango.
Okay.
Ball and chain, normally walk free, but he lost his brain.
Okay.
92, Villa in Spain, traveling Europe, private planes.
Woo! But 92 is in Europe, Villa in Spain, flying in the private planes. My G is just flexing his little gangster story here. All right, I feel it. This beat is really nice too.
And flies, 95, cut those tires. Got a mate who works in the baker's, pull out the mesh and I'll make you a pie. 96,
I got a mate who works in the baker's, pull out the mash and I'll make you a pie. And I swear it said Sweeney in the back, like Sweeney. Is that like Sweeney Todd? God damn, Norman be looking psycho right there. No offense, Norman.
92, Villa in Spain, traveling Europe, private planes. Time flies, 95, cut those tires. Got a mate who works in a baker.
Okay, so time flies, 95, cut those ties. Got a mate who works in a baker or whatever. So he's talking about cutting ties with his old crew, moving into something new, it sounds like. I really like the vibe right here. My guy is very OG, very just telling you what happened. I like it a lot. And I also like the fact that the beat's real slow, but he's going slow and fast at the same time, kind of alternating back and forth. And he's also getting a nice rest in between some of the bars where we get a nice little pause. It's working real nice. You heard?
Just pull out the mesh and I'll make you a pie. 96, Stan got nicked, found his stash in the bag of a brand new motor. Car chasing the old thing crashed.
Wait, somebody got caught because they had a stash in the back of their car?
Stan got nicked, found his.
Stan got nicked.
Got a mate who works in the baker's, pull out the mesh and I'll make you a pie. 96, Stan got nicked, found his stash in the bag of a brand new motor. Car chasing the old thing crashed.
Okay, in 96, Stan got pinched. They found his stash in the back of his motor. Okay, all right.
Brand new motor, car chasing the old thing crashed. Collecting debts, wars with the London Met. 98, case got blown. I went home and I cried in bed.
Okay, so in 96, his boy gets pinched. Sound like Pete was out there collecting debts and other things on the street, doing whatever needed to be done. And then some case blew up in 98, and he was so relieved he went home and cried in bed. All right, this is gangster. I'm running back a little bit, then we're just going to listen straight through, okay? Running back here to Norman, and we're going to go.
92, Villa in Spain, traveling Europe, private planes. Time flies, 95, cut those tires. Got a mate who works in the baker's, pull out the mesh and I'll make you a pie. 96, Stan got nicked, found his stash in the bag of a brand new motor. Car chasing the old thing crashed.
Does the 96 Stan got nicked have anything to do with him yelling Sweeney in the background, like Sweeney Todd, the butcher, barber of Fleet Street, I believe it is? Or am I reaching there? I'm not sure. I'm just trying to figure out what that Sweeney is in there for, because I don't know.
Stan got nicked, found his stash in the bag of a brand new motor. Car chasing the old thing crashed. Collecting debts, wars with the London Met.
Wars with the London Met.
Got blown. I went home and I cried in bed. When I talk back cases, gotta roll my piece. Been caught red-handed, never ran for the bleeding police. I drove that motor, the Peugeot with the dented doors. Now I'm chauffeured, only driving a golfing course.
Oh, that's why it's called golf. All right, I like that. Without the chorus, that was hard. We're gonna hear that chorus again. Hold on. Dude, I love how he slowed down the chorus.
Blown, I went home and I cried in bed. When I talk back cases.
You know what I mean? He's just got that pause, like when I talk about cases. Then he does the next one. And the next one. It's perfect.
When I talk back cases, gotta roll my piece. Been caught red-handed, never ran for the bleeding police. I drove that motor, the Peugeot with the dented doors.
Said I drove that motor to the Peugeot with the dented doors.
Now I'm chauffeured, only driving a golfing course.
Now I'm chauffeured, only drive on the golfing course. Peugeot, man, that's an old French car. My dad was was whatever. Well, he worked on foreign cars. He had a foreign car repair shop, and so we actually had a Peugeot back in the day. Like that was not a real common car here in America. In fact, a lot of people didn't know how to pronounce it, and they call it a Puget. It would be like, what is that? A Puget? I've never heard of that thing before. A Peugeot, man. I remember that thing. I learned to drive a clutch on that thing. I learned to drive stick shift on a fucking Peugeot. I love how, switching back to this, Baz is coming straight out of the field in a fucking ghillie suit, man. What's up? What's up?
Never ran for the bleeding police. I drove that motor, the Peugeot with the dented doors.
Like old boys out in the open, didn't even know his backups out here, just all suited up with the long gun.
Now I'm chauffeured, only driving a golfing course. Carb on the kitchen can, up powder, dropped in the pot, got spun, hands on the wheel of the Beamer, 2 blocks in, when up, got clock, roll so many boys in a fag, it's mental, should have been paid by Benson and Edge.
Come on, he said he rolled so many boys in a fag, it's mental, he should have been papered by Benson and Hedge, I think that's what he said. Benson and Hedge, of course, being a cigarette company, I know that. I used to smoke cigarettes back in the day. Wow, that's a good bar right there. I liked it in the beginning. He's talking about cooking that dope up again. He always be talking about cooking his dope up, man.
Powder dropped in the pot, got spun.
The powder dropped in the pot, got spun.
Hands on the wheel of the Beamer, 2 blocks in, when up, got clocked.
2 blocks in when an op got clocked.
So many boys in a fag, it's mental, should have been paid by Benson and Edge.
Oh, he should have been paid, not papered. Well, it's the same way to say it, but he should have been paid by Benson and Hedges. Should have been papered. That would have been better. But anyways, cool bar.
Try taking the food from my plate and end up left with a plate in your head, top stay left hand so they know.
I tried to take the food from my plate, wind up with a plate in your head. Nice.
How many boys in a fag, it's mental, should have been paid by Benson and Edge. Try taking the food from my plate and end up left with a plate in your head, top stay left hand so they know who's driving, or blocks get shot down in a.
He said top stays down so they know who's driving. Just in case. You know who's rolling through.
How many boys in a fag, it's mental, should have been paid by Benson and Edge. Try taking the food from my plate and end up left with a plate in your head, top stay left hand so they know who's driving, or blocks get shot down in the daylight, perfect timing.
He said op blocks get shot down in the daylight. Dude, he is coming in here and fast rapping again, which it sounds real nice over that slow beat too. It's a good combination right here musically. This is crazy. Oh boy, just rolling through in the fucking suit. I love it.
Benson and Edge. Try taking the food from my plate and end up left with a plate in your head, top stay left hand so they know who's driving, or blocks get shot down in the daylight, perfect timing. Wife's done cooking the batch and the nits wanna try this food.
Wife's done cooking the batch and the nits want to try this food. Now that could be a double right there. It could be like his wife's cooking up food for all the neighborhood, or it could also be his wife's been helping him cook up the batch, and the nits, the fools, there, all the little The little people he serves to are coming back with the paper and want more, right?
Done so many days up country, wife sent over some uncooked meals. That's fresh off the stove, straight down to the man's bare hands. It's an uncooked meal.
Like I said, he did so much time in the county jail. His wife sent over some food.
They love perfect timing. Wife's done cooking the batch and the next wanna try this food. Done so many days up country, wife sent over some uncooked meals. That's fresh off the stove, straight down to the man's bare hands. It's an uncooked meal. Can't stop cause the line keep pinging and this keep bringing the paper.
Okay, he said paper there. He said, I still think it would have gone good with that Benson and Hedges bit, but you know, whatever.
Done so many days up country, wife sent over some uncooked meals. That's fresh off the stove, straight down to the man's bare hands. It's an uncooked meal. Can't stop cause the line keep pinging and this keep bringing the paper.
So they can't stop the line, keep bringing the knits, keep bringing the paper. They got a little poppy seeds in the field over here too. Is that what that was?
Friday came on Monday, 3 days later. Would you know about sticks? Would you know about lasers? Would you know about punching the fed off a horse and getting tasered?
Ooh, he said, what you know about punching the fed off a horse and getting tasered? And I love this graffiti everywhere here too. This is a really dope spot to film this video.
I don't really care what people say. I don't really watch what them lot do. Still I gotta stick to the cash like glue.
That's hard. Again, a great choice with the flow here, slowing it way down when he was spitting so fast too.
Getting tasered. I don't really care what people say. I don't really watch what them lot do.
I don't really watch what them lot do.
Still I gotta stick to the cash like glue. I'm a big Sean Paul fan too.
You like his dance hall too, huh? You be thinking that Sean Paul? All right, so this gotta be Norman coming in after this chorus, right?
Gotta roll my piece. Been caught red-handed, never ran for the bleeding police. I drove that motor, the Peugeot with the dented doors. Now I'm chauffeured.
Somehow it's fitting to me that Norman Payne has a bazooka and is covered in blood. Like in my mind, if I was to put like titles on these guys, like the way they come across, you know, Pete comes across like the OG, like the Godfather, right? And so does Baz, but he's got a little bit more of the like the number 2 vibe to me, not skill wise, just like if these were gangsters, like he might be the consigliere or the underboss, and Norman Payne is definitely the enforcer. You heard, he's like the sergeant at arms in the club, the enforcer in other types of gangs.
Only driving to go through kicked his face and I smashed his brain and I broke his back. I took his phone and it's with provided and gave it back.
Oh my God, my guy is angry. I gotta run that back. God, he just give me chills, man. My dude gives me chills.
I drove that motor, the Peugeot with the dented doors.
Norman goes last.
Only driving to go through kicked his face and I smashed his brain and I broke his back.
Jesus.
I took his phone and it's with provided and gave it back. I ripped his balls off for a quick game of hacky sack.
He ripped his balls off for a quick game of hacky sack after switching providers on his phone. My guy is...
I took his phone and it's with provided and gave it back. I ripped his balls off for a quick game of hacky sack. Smash and grab, Birkin bag when I flip them packs and I make that cash. I was locked in a cell and I...
Birkin bag when I flip them packs and I make that cash.
For a quick game of hacky sack, smash and grab, Birkin bag when I flip them packs and I make that cash. I was locked in a cell and I took those L's to hell and back.
Ooh, I was locked in a cell and I took those L's to hell and back. Ooh.
I took his phone and it's with provided and gave it back. I ripped his balls off for a quick game of hacky sack. Smash and grab, Birkin bag when I flip them packs and I make that cash. I was locked in a cell and I took those L's to hell and back. I casting out in a bright range and I fight 10 man. Try jacking the lad, throwing the fist and I throw in the back. Dumping the dough in the bag, jump in the cab and I'm off to me dad's. This place ain't friendly, it's all for the goons and ghosts. Used to roll with my family.
So this place ain't friendly, it's all filled with goons and ghosts. Whew. Oh, I just noticed. I was just trying to pay attention to the lyrics. I didn't even notice he's firing an RPG at the what looks like an Apache helicopter coming in. Jesus.
Throw in the back, dump in the dough in the bag, jump in the cab and I'm off to me dad's. This place ain't friendly, it's all for the goons and ghosts. Used to roll with my family, licked off the food like a Sunday roast. But they're all dead now, and I pray they rest in peace.
God damn. Talking about Sunday dinner with his family and licking the juice off the roast, and then straight up just, they're all dead now. Pray they rest in peace. Yeah.
Food like a Sunday roast, but they're all dead now, and I pray they rest in peace. And when I find that twat to get carved up like a piece of meat, PTSD, I've been through the pain in the hardest times. Now I got no feelings, or I get to be like county lines. And I might.
Damn, he said it. I got no feelings. I run ketamine like county lines. That could be a double right there too. Like he could be talking about he's snorting ketamine in big ass lines, or he could mean like he's running the ketamine game on the county lines, like out on like the country, on the phone lines, which is like a thing.
All dead now, and I pray they rest in peace. And when I find that twat to get carved up like a piece of meat.
Hey,
PTSD, I've been through the pain in the hardest times. Now I got no.
it's a PTSD. I've been through the pain. Yeah, now he's got no feelings. Yeah, my guy, you seem like it, bro.
I've been through the pain in the hardest times. Now I got no feelings, or I get to be like county lines. And I might take time when I see that handsome woman, bitch with the finest legs and the sweetest back and the largest bosom. When I talk back cases, gotta roll my piece. Been caught red-handed, never ran for the bleeding police. I drove that motor, the Peugeot with the dented doors. Now I'm chauffeured, only driving a golfing course.
You have to walk away with the explosion. Classic. This is a hard beat right here. I mean, this is a gangster beat. I mean, you can't dance to this beat. All you can do is nod your head and be like, "Damn, that's gangster." You know what I mean? Man, that's pretty good. That was 4 years ago too. Shoot, man, these guys have been spitting bars for a while. Wow. Norman there, it just seemed a little psycho at the end, but I like it. Overall, that song was super dope. I really like the chorus a lot. Man, I want to hear that. I want to hear that whole thing again without so many pauses myself, because I really enjoyed it. That was dope. Super gangster bars, and then Norman coming in at the end. That dude, when he gets on the mic, y'all, he just got a lot of. It feels like genuine emotion, or he's a really good actor, like one of the two. But he shows it in his eyes as well as his body movements, his expressions, not just his face, but just his overall body language. It all seems real authentic with that kind of psycho anger stuff. And it works good. It works good with the music. I dig it. I dig it a lot. That was dope. The thing that stood out for me the most probably was Pete's use of the pause combined with Baz's very fast rapping through most of it. But I liked at the end when he was sitting there with the gun and he was like, "I really don't care what people think," and he slowed it way down. That was super dope, man. Once again, another impressive outing, and this one was from like years ago, man. These guys are great. I really like that one. What did you guys think of it? If this is your first time watching it with me, what was your favorite part? What did you think of the bars? What did I miss, friends out there in the UK? I'm sure I got some things wrong or I misunderstood some slang terminology, or some went right over my head. You let me know. I would appreciate it. Love hanging out with you guys. You want to support the channel at all? Best thing you can do, hit the subscribe button. Give me that thumbs up on there. We are what? We cracked 14,300. We are just growing fast. More and more every day, on the way to 50K. If you want to support the channel further, you can hit that super thanks. There's Cash App links, PayPal links, whatever. There's a website, the LVME.com, all that cool stuff. Main thing, though, just be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell so we can hang out together on the next video. I'll see you guys on the next one, all right? Peace, everybody.